There we go. Okay. Microphone situation resolved here in a minute. There we go. All right. I think we're ready. All right, guys. How are we doing today? All right. All right. So, yeah, I see YouTube Studios already on its trolling arc. I don't know why it does that. It starts buffering like crazy out of nowhere. So, gotta fix that. I don't know why it decides to buffer and stuff today. My internet overall today is just sucks. It's been cloudy all freaking day. I think that, of course. Of course. All right, so there's the first little reconnecting. Don't start with this crap now, freaking OBS. Oh, this is actually my internet messing up. This isn't even OBS. This is my internet. Man, my internet was doing so well for about 3 months. Kick out Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Up top, Nesmith. 3. All right, here's J-Dub. Here's SGA. I'm trying to get the scoreboard up, guys, but ESPN's taken 5 years to freaking load up. Here's SGA. Pull up from in the paint, or just inside the arc. Outside the paint, though. Back to SGA. Off the offensive board. Got it for 2. God, I've never seen ESPN go this slow. Jeez, I thought it would take until halftime. There we go. Okay. All right. We got it now. We're good. 8-6. Indiana leads. Just like that. Yeah. I'm actually going to put the stream on my phone here just to make sure everything is... Come on, you stupid passcode. Piece of garbage. Nothing wants to work for me today. I swear, dude. All right, there's a miss. Here comes the Pacers. Nembhard. Up top. Oh, let me turn off the volume. There we go. Halliburton for 3 is good. Sheesh. Pacers are feeling good right now. J-Dub. He's up and he's fouled. Almost goes crashing. Oh my God, that's that Raptors super fan in the building. Hey. Wow. You know you had pull in your old city when you got a super fan of another team showing up to support you. And that's how much they loved Pascal Siakam in Toronto. Got the freak. They got, what's his name? Nav something out there to. Not Nav. I don't know what his name is, but yeah, they got him out there to show love, to support. That's freaking amazing. All right. So here's J-Dub shooting 2. First one's good. Second one is good. That was on Andrew Nembhard, by the way. Here's Halliburton. Freaking love these long ass unskippable ads. Pull up 2 is an air ball. And they're going to call a foul on Hartenstein. What's up, OGT? Oh, you'll never believe this. My nose is itching like crazy. God, I hate that. Just before I went live. So I guess this image from inside the Bungles facility surfaced on Twitter today from a Bungle fan. And they have their, I guess, motto up in the weight room. The teams do, right? Little motto. Well, the Bungles motto is a Bengal is fat. PHAT. I'm like, no shot, man. They're fat shaming. They're fat shaming their own players. He's fat. It just reminds me of that clip of Scott Steiner from when he was in TNA. He's fat. Oh, man. Classic bungles. So then I said it never ends with that franchise. They always do something that just has people just giving the, laughing at them. Like, come on now. Serious ass franchise over there. I bet you they spent more money on that than they would have on Shamar Stewart. I hear putting up corny slogans and everything. Like, pay your damn players, fool. Holmgren first free throw is good. You feel like Indy's going to win tonight? If Indy wins tonight, it's going to be tough for OKC, man. Down 3-1. Oh. Free throws are good, though. 13-10. Indiana leads. Here's Nembhard. Inside Turner. Kick out. Corner. Pascal for 3 is missed. Brought down by Chet. 8:35 to go. Chet against Siakam. And, almost lost it. J-Dub drives inside. Pull up for 2 is no good. Gave it the run around and still missed. Nembhard up top. Halliburton. What the Hallie? Inside. Pull up 2 is good for Turner. I think the guards will take one game against Seattle. I think we could win tonight. Facing Castillo, I think we can easily win tonight. I'm just worried about our pitching. That's all. Goes up and a foul. That'll be on Nesmith. They're not coming back from down 3-1. I don't care who OKC has. I don't see it either. OKC has to win tonight. If they lose, they're going home where they don't usually lose. They lose tonight, they're up against it, and they might lose the series. Not going to lie. They might lose in 5 or 6 if they lose tonight. Which is why I think the Thunder win tonight and make it a best of 3. Then things get fun. Oh, yeah. So, Ben Shepherd returns, or he'll enter the game for Nesmith. I got the stream up on my phone right now. Hopefully it doesn't lag or anything too much. It shouldn't. I don't have the YouTube studio on my phone open. If they win tonight, it's a good series. If they lose, forget it. I think the Thunder win in game 5. And then I think the Pacers win it in 6 after that. If the Thunder lose tonight. They ain't going out in their home court. I just don't see it. So 7:22 to go in the first off of a miss. Here's pass to Siakam. Nembhard underneath. Good defense outside. Turner. Halliburton. Left wing to Siakam against Hartenstein. Back in the starting lineup. Here's a 3. It's good in the corner. Timeout Thunder. 20-12. Pacers lead. Yeah, I do not see the freaking Pacers losing at home. No. If the Pacers win tonight, Thunder win game 5 at home, and then they bow out in 6. This Pacers team is so damn good at home this year. Some people have actually said that they've actually been playing playoff ball since January, which is true. Yeah, they've essentially been playing playoff ball since January, essentially. What the hell is this? Legion Hoops talking about Kevin Love. This is one of the funniest live chats during an NBA game that I've ever seen. Kevin Love on, what's this, WhatsApp? Count on Vic, Off Ball News. Chet has the same build as the trees in the Lord of the Rings, says Kevin Love. Channing Frye, just because you're the best Toronto Raptor, that's like having the best painting in a second grade class. By the way, Friday the 13th, fellas, getting scary tonight. Kyle Lowry, wait, Canada a legitimate country? The hell? Channing, nice of you to join us, Kevin. Oh, damn, Kyle. 2 future Hall of Famers and an NBA journeyman. Damn, Kevin. I'm supposed to post this so you know it's me. Oh, damn. Dashy hasn't even responded to me yet. That's interesting. Oh. I don't think Dashy's going to respond to my response to him. Who knows what that dude be up to? Ay, ay, ay. Probably too busy trying to figure out what the heck to have to eat for dinner. Because then what he's going to do is he's going to think about it and he's going to tweet about it. Because apparently he thinks that we actually kind of care about what he eats for dinner. And then the funny part is, he'll say, I'm getting this for dinner. And then he'll be like, I hope they don't forget something. And then they'll be like, oh my God, they forgot something. You know, like, okay. All right. That's tough. Hate to see that. You hate to see that. You really do. I know how that feels. I've gone to food spots and they've forgot stuff. You know what I do? Well, it depends on how bad they mess it up. Like a couple weeks ago, decided, you know what? I'm gonna give me some Mickey D's. Okay? So I go and I order me one of my favorite things. I get a bacon quarter pounder with cheese. Keep in mind, with cheese. Plain, because I don't get other stuff on it. I just don't. No. No. And I made sure to clearly say plain. Apparently, the cashier at McDonald's had freaking gunk in her ears because she couldn't hear me. And they gave me a freaking bacon quarter pounder with everything. I'm like, are you serious? Now, me, I don't want to be confrontational, right? So, because I feel like if I don't want to be on YouTube, freaking crashing out because you messed up my order. But in the end, we did get it resolved. And the sandwich was pretty good. Yeah. You'll see me on YouTube, freaking TMZ. You'll see me like go viral for that. Oh my God, that'd be the worst. I crashed the hell out at McDonald's because of a freaking bacon quarter pounder. Something so petty. It's like, who cares? Dashi loves the attention, says Elephant. Don't let him see that. He's probably lurking in the chat right now. He'll see you say that. He'll tweet about you. Or he'll make a video about you. He'll freaking hit you with all caps. He'll probably ban you from the channel. 6:30 to go in the first. Nice little floater from the Pacers. That's a 22-15 lead. And a steal by Toppin and company. Here's Halliburton. Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Against Dort. Halliburton. Free throw line shot is good by Toppin. Am I wrong? No. You're not, actually. You are not wrong at all, my friend. Pull up 2 is good. You're not wrong at all. He always be tweeting the most outrageous stuff. It's like, why does this need to be on Twitter? And there's a turnover back to the Thunder. He also loves to tweet about his favorite shows as well. I do too. I live tweet my favorite shows all the time. You follow me on Twitter, by the way, at CrazyDogYT. I used to have CrazyDog99. That got suspended. Then I made a new one, Crazy Dog Sports. That got suspended. So now I'm a CrazyDogYT. YouTube. Yeah. So, yeah, follow me there. You know, I live tweet my games as usual, and I tweet about other stuff as well. Goes up and good for the Thunder. 5:33 to go in the first. And here's Halliburton. I also get into arguments with a certain somebody, too. You already know who that is. 419. 1 point away from a ridiculous little error. 23-19. 23-19. Oh, no, an alert. Here's Holmgren off a steal. Drives 1-on-3, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Thunder. Yeah, he loves the attention. This dude, right? So back to the Bungles fat thing, right? They had an acronym on their weight room wall. And it says a bungle is fat, PHAT. I said this franchise is, it's always never ends. This dude freaking replies to me as we got a foul on the floor. This dude replies to me talking about I can't talk trash about his team without his permission. I'm like, dude, do you really think I'm going to ask your permission to talk trash about your team? Hell no. The hell would anybody do that? You don't do it about the Browns or the Guardians. So why would I do that about the freaking Bungles and all the other garbage ass teams he follows? Because let me be real here. I don't even care if he's watching this. Dashy, your teams are garbage. You're lucky we even follow the same freaking college team. But all your pro teams are garbage. They ain't win nothing. This dude would bring up freaking soccer. My soccer team has 3 freaking trophies. Get on our level, bum. God. My soccer team has won 3 championships. Get out of here. Here's Toppin. Goes up and he missed it. Rebounded by Chet. My basketball team has won a championship more recently than yours has. This dude's over here talking about championships from when he was a toddler. And now my screen cut out. Damn it, Dashy. Okay, we're back. Oh, they just showed a Friday the 13th freaking screen. What the heck are they doing over there at ESPN? The heck you doing, huh? But this dude, and then, when you talk about baseball, oh yeah, the Guardians haven't won a championship since 1948. But yet, his team hasn't won a championship since 1990. So neither one of us were born to see our teams win a championship. At least I've seen my team win a playoff game. Recently. Very recently. We won a whole freaking series last year. Not even the Mickey Mouse Wild Card series either. We won the freaking ALDS last year against the Tigers. And I swear nobody's ever made me want to crash out more than that dude. I swear to God, bro. Damn. I had 12 freaking viewers. And that me talking about that bozo freaking scared them all away. Thanks a lot, Dashy. Start calling you Crashy. Because every time I see you freaking on Twitter and on freaking YouTube, you're crashing out about something. God. Getting all up in the freaking camera's face, bruh. You're lucky these cameras ain't got smell-o-vision. My God, bro. I'm going into full-on roast mode. I don't give a damn today, bro. Pissing me off. This dude really came out and said, you can't talk about my team without my permission. That was my exact thought. But is this dude serious? Freaking I swear, dude. Okay. Now that that's out of my system, let's get back to the basketball game. Because I know that's what y'all came here for. Y'all didn't come here to hear me rant and rave about some irrelevant ass freaking crazy dog. Why are you calling him that? He's had his channel for how long, right? And he's not even at 1,000 subs. Yet he says his, he always like be acting like his channel's popping. His channel's popping like unpoppable popcorn, bro. You can't. It's not even a thing. Unpoppable pop. What? What did I just say? Unpoppable popcorn. I don't even know where that even came from. Like unpoppable popcorn, huh? He thinks his channel's big. Bro, stop it. You got 800 some subs and you act like you think you got like 150K or like 10K. Like, come on, stop it. Just stop. Stop it. Back to the game. Pacers called timeout. 24-24. By the way, as Siakam returns for Miles Turner. Oh, excuse me. Hey, yo. All right. All right, so 4:23 to go here in the first, and there's a steal by Siakam. Mathurin gets almost dragged down, but gets fouled in the process by J-Dub. And I believe we'll get 2 shots for Mr. Mathurin. No, Elephant, you're not wrong at all. You're not wrong at all. Not one bit. Free throw is good. Yeah, you're not wrong at all, bro. Not one bit. 4:17 or 4:18 to go here in the first quarter. 25-24 Indiana. What the hell was that all about? Yo, Dort just pushed down Halliburton. Like, okay. Everyone's like, yo, what? He just pushed down Halliburton, and thus Halliburton flopping like a fish, which would not surprise me. Trying to draw something. Caruso gives it to J-Dub. J-Dub lost the ball. Another steal. Here's Siakam. Up and a foul. Almost had the N1, but he'll have 2 shots again. Back to the line for 2 shots. So they're just oh, yeah, he flopping, bro. You're like, whoa. Yeah, Hubert wasn't even like really pushing him, but Halliburton, bro. Is he really about to win a freaking championship? It's so funny because now, and then he makes the first free throw. It's so funny because now you got fans on Twitter essentially saying that they do sacrifices because Darius Garland had toe surgery and he's from Gary, Indiana. So they're like, oh my God, they sacrificed Caitlin Clark and they sacrificed Darius Garland. They sacrificed all these players. And they're even saying, oh my God, they sacrificed Jim Irsay. Freaking NBA Twitter is so unhinged, I swear, dude. 3:53 to go. Here's Aaron Wiggins. Turn around, jumper up, and he missed off the front of the rim. 27-24. 3:37 to go in the first. Halliburton dancing around. Step back for 3 is no good. Out down by the Thunder. Here comes J-Dub. Yeah, J-Dub races into the paint area. Misses, rebounded right at, I think that was J-Dub again, and he got the putback. Now, of course, game 5 will be on Monday. Back to the 3 games a day format. Or a game every 3 days, excuse me. 3 games a day. Hey, yo. And another steal. Siakam runs over a defender, but he gets the foul. Man, how do the freaking Thunder be? How they be turning the ball over every possession? God. But yeah, it's Holmgren, J-Dub, Dort, Caruso, Wiggins on the floor for the Thunder. 2 shots for Siakam. Siakam, Halliburton, Toppin, McConnell, Mathurin for the Pacers. His free throw is good. There's 2 dudes dressed like Dumb and Dumber in the front row. Classic. Classic. All right. Free throw is good. Oh, they even got the chains or something too. Their face. Is it all? Is it what? They have like faces on their lap. Is that like a sign thing that they have or whatever? Can't tell what that is that they have in their laps. Oh well. Chet works inside. Turnaround jumper is no good. Wallace was there, but it goes out of bounds. Back to the Pacers. How does Shea only have 2 points? Well, he's not in the game right now, so that's tough. Halliburton underneath. Toppin for 3 is missed. Brought down by Holmgren. He'll bounce it off to J-Dub with about 220 and counting. Drive by J-Dub underneath the basket. Outside, Wallace is no good. 29-26, Pacers lead. McConnell up top. Here's Toppin. Over to Siakam. Drives up and throws it down. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself, Siakam. Shea and Hartenstein look like they're ready to come back in. 2 minutes to go in the first. Caruso. Drive, Euros up and in for 2. Siakam spins. Pull up 2 is no good. Had a good look at it. Here's the Thunder for 3 is missed. Tipped, or I guess rebounded. No, I thought Caruso was going to get to that. And then there's a steal. And here's Caruso all alone with the layup. 1 point lead for the Pacers. Timeout, Indiana. All right. I'm going to check something on Twitter here real quick, guys. Turn off the scoreboard for a minute. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the rare times where the Guardians will be on after the NBA game. The Guardians game starts at, I think, 10, so I'll be spending the final like half of this game paying attention to the Guardians too. That'll be fun. All right. Okay. Hmm. Williams enters for Wiggins. Joe is in for Caruso. SJ is in for J-Dub. Hartenstein's in for Chet. So pretty much a whole new unit out there for the Thunder. McConnell, corner, 2-ball is good over Isaiah Joe. Hartenstein, SGA, Ken, Joe, and Wallace. Ken Williams, of course. Siakam, Turner, Nembhard, McConnell, Mathurin for the Pacers. Pull up 2 is good for SJ. There's his 4th point of the game. Up top, McConnell against Isaiah Joe. Drives inside on Joe. Drive up, and he missed, but a foul. What's up, Paramjot? Says we here. Was out of town. Oh, Willie, where'd you go? Going anywhere fun? Going on vacation? Little journey? Going on an adventure? Going into any Karens? No, I'm just joking. But like, see anything cool? This free throw is good. All right. First play with 5 assists, 5 steals off the bench in finals history. Wow. Free throw is good. No, TJ McConnell would be the one to get a triple-double. Points, assists, and steals. Knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with the Thunder. (35-32). 6 seconds to go. Here's SGA. Step back for 3s. Missed. Put back. Opening for Ken Williams. 0.8 to go. Mathurin with the heave, and it's not close. And after 1, it's 35-34. Pacers lead. Pretty entertaining first quarter. Yeah, very entertaining first quarter. I'll say that. Pretty dang entertaining, I'll say that. Yeah. Oh, they had a double header. Is that what happened? Okay. Sign era. Hikuleo was at Raw main event today, huh? For SmackDown? Hey, yo. Oh, the Herb. Okay, I see what that is. LA Knight. Yeah. Imagine if social media was around during World War II. Imagine the social media outrage during the Holocaust. We're seeing it right now, right? Taken, what, 6, 7 years for them to discover the concentration camps? They were found it the next day, like within a year. They started discovering the concentration camps when the Allied powers started making the push into Germany, into occupied lands, like in Poland, especially Poland. Poland and like parts of Germany and Czechoslovakia, that area. Because, of course, you had Allied forces coming up from the south because they went through Italy, they went through Greece and that whole area. They went up through Italy, it was Sicily to Italy, and then up the boot, essentially up the leg, and then into the Caucasus and stuff, and started liberating country after country after country. Meanwhile, you had the Allied powers from the west that came in from Normandy into France, pushed east into Germany. Then you had the Russians coming from the east, just steamrolling through Russia. Well, I guess, like the Soviet lands. So, yeah, it was, that would have been crazy. Went to Vegas to see my cousin that came illegally from India. I hope you're trolling. You know, if I was unhinged, the devil on my shoulder is saying, yo, say something extremely unhinged. Ow. I'm like, no, I'm on stream. Do it. Do the Green Goblin mask. Do it. I don't want to say, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. And it's nothing to do with Curry either. GT is newer, but he still gets more views. Dude, OGT is like a really good video maker. Really, legit. I mean, Ohio Game Talks. I'm not even just saying this because me and him literally like we are both fans of two of the same teams, pretty much. Well, at least two. Okay, so we're back to the action already. They come back quick. Oh, always forget about that. 38-36. Matherman hit a three, and then SGA hit a little pull-up jumper. That's how we got here. Yeah, now SGA is starting to cook a little bit. Here's Joe out to Ken. Ken Joe. SGA against Nembhard. Backs and down, up and in for two. I feel like you could literally learn stuff by watching OGT's content. Floater good. Here's Wallace. Goes up, misses. Here's Siakam. Here's a drive, and there's a foul. And they're going to count it, though. I don't think they're going to count that. I think OGT has only been around for a couple years, if that. It seems like Ohio Game Talks actually has like a legit like platform. He's not a trash talker like Dashy tries to be. McConnell, here's a three for Siakam. Misses the three. Brought down by the Thunder. Down by two. 10-13 to go in the second quarter. And here's SGA. Left wing. From left to right. Here's Ken Williams. He'll pull up for two, and it's too strong. Right back to Ken. Kicks it out to Chet. And then he lost the ball, but it'll stay with the Thunder. For 6 years now, I told him, watch his back. Ice coming for him. Oh my God, you're talking about the Indian dude. Oh my God. Bro, what the hell? There's a foul. I feel bad for, the Indian people because, like, when you hear of Indian people from Southeast Asia and stuff, the first thing people talk about, not the food, not how cool the people are, how hard of workers they are, the fact that they're notorious scammers. God, those scam centers that they do ruin their reputation. They're extremely hard workers. Honestly, they're probably up there with the Chinese in terms of how hard they work and stuff. And the conditions that they be doing. I mean, they're grinders out there. Three ball is missed. Chet up, missed again. And there's a foul. I've seen so many videos on YouTube of poor people getting scammed. And I swear to God, I'm Indian and born here, but that's true. That's their rep a lot. Yeah. They're notorious for the call center thing. That's all they're really known for. Food is also insanely spicy too. And they always say when you go if you go to India, never eat the street food because my God, I wouldn't want to eat that stuff either. I'm sure it probably tastes not horrible, but yeah, I'm not. No, no. Say the same thing about Mexico too. Don't drink the water. Hmm. I mean, yeah. 9:20 to go in the half. Pull up from the free throw line is missed. Not even like no racist or anything. Like it's just the way it is. It's what I've heard. People say don't drink the water in Mexico or India. Meanwhile, in freaking Japan, the water, the sewer, like the stream water, the sewer water is so clear. They have fish that live there. In the streams under the roads and stuff. Like if a country had OCD. Born in America, of course. Literally, Japan is like if a country had OCD. They're so clean over there. It's amazing. Great ass country over there, man. 45 to go. S. Smith. Here's a drive. Kick out McConnell. Top in for three is missed. Fought for and lost out of bounds. I don't view that as racism at all. LOL. Wow. 8:30 to go, or 8:31 to go here in the half. Here's a drive. Kick out. Nice pass to Caruso up and in for two. Now, it's not even racist. Some people might say it is, but it's not. It's truth. Do not drink the water if you go to India or Mexico. It's bad stuff. There's parasites in everything, especially in India. I've watched like tourism videos and it's like, oh God. Three ball is missed. Man, I tell you, if you're those people, they eat that stuff. It's obviously like an acquired thing, but they gotta have the strongest freaking stomachs ever. Three in the corner is missed by Ken Williams. 7:38 to go in the half. Here's McConnell against SGA. Works on him, drives baseline up and in for two. 47-44 Pacers. Holmgren goes up and missed it. 7:11 to go in the half. McConnell. McConnell over to the left side. Here's Nesmith. Drive. Nice defense. Turner for three is no good. Tried to glass it in. Save though. Here's Shepard. Nesmith. They're going to try again. Drive. Oh, blocked by Chet Holmgren as they both stumble to the ground at the other end. Wallace. Williams up and in for two. Timeout Pacers. Chet Holmgren blocked the crap out of that ball. You were born here too, Paramjot? Yes, is that real? Is that a real yes, sir sign? Oh my God. Yeah. I've actually known a few people that are like Indian, and they're cool people. Dope. It just sucks because like the reputation is ruined because of scammers. Like the first thing you hear of is scammer. Those damn call centers. They're everywhere up there, man. They try so hard to combat them, but they're like cockroaches. They don't leave. You shut one down and another one pops up a little bit later. But the funniest thing about the call centers, Montezuma's revenge is a mother. What the hell, Raul? Okay. The funniest thing about call centers, though, is they're trying to get you. They think you're gullible. You know, they have the most like Indian voice ever. Deep Indian. It's pretty clear. You're talking to an Indian person, right? But then they say their name, and it's like Jeff or like some generic ass American name. I'm like, I'd be like, bruh, no wonder they attack, they go after the elderly. The elderly don't know any better. So it sucks about it too. They always go after the poor elderly people, man. Sucks. But yeah, overall, Indian people are awesome. When I really go to India, to be honest, maybe if I was like on my way elsewhere, like I don't know why I'd be going to Southeast Asia, you know, to be honest. Only places I'd be going in Southeast Asia is probably like South Korea, Japan, maybe China. But South Korea and Japan would be awesome to go to, you know. What other places? Vietnam, maybe? That would be something, right? Vietnam. We just stick with Japan and South Korea. Yeah. I would say like the Philippines, you know, those areas. Australia, of course. If I could go to Australia, I would love to do that. Oh my God. Hey, mate. Could I go see the Australia Zoo where Steve Irwin was? See them crocodiles. Oh man, that's crazy. You talk about Mother Nature's like playground over there. And God created animals. He's like, you know what? Let me put some of the most messed up creatures ever seen in Australia. Spiders as big as my hand. Ugh. Everything is bigger in Australia when it comes to insects and birds and stuff. Oh my God. A battle with emus too. They literally had a war with emus. But anyways, back to the basketball. J Dub's back in for Ken Williams. Hartenstein's in for Chet, with Dort, Caruso, and Wallace for the Thunder. Nesmith, Turner, Halliburton, Toppin, and Shepard for the Pacers. Such an unhinged Chet. Pull up, Toppin, airball, oh, damn near airballed it, but he bricked the shot. All right, here's a three that's missed. Tipped backwards, saved. J-Dub to the corner, Caruso to J-Dub. Kick out, Wallace. Got him on the flyby for three. Is missed again. Not a great start for either team in this game, that's for sure. 5:52 to go in the half. Halliburton, oh, he lost it. Here's Caruso. Up and a foul. And I believe, let's see what that foul's on. Oh, we got a little scuffle going on here, a little shouting match. Oh, here we go. And of course, Miles Turner is around it. Of course. When isn't he? See, Toppin just kind of comes in there and shoves Caruso. Just kind of lowered the shoulder and kind of almost smacked him in the face, too. They're going to review this for a flagrant. See what they rule here. Fouls on Obi Toppin. His first. Montezuma's revenge. Like, where did that even come from? Aaron Judge in the ninth to tie the game. Of course. All for Garrett Crochet. Wow. It's not like a wind up or anything. He just kind of shoved him. I don't think they're going to get anything out of that. Hmm. So they're still discussing. All right, so we got a call overturned, which means I believe there's a flagrant. Oh. All right. So 2 shots and possession for OKC due to the flagrant, as well as double technicals on Obi Toppin and Isaiah Hartenstein for after the play. Because they, of course, they had a little shouting match. So that's now going to be 2 shots and possession. And technical free throws, the double technical, set each other on each technical player. So the first technical of this season of the series. And they're going to play the first two technical. But think about this again with the skill. And the Eastman and then side by side, see one hustle and one is a complete arrow. That's when it comes to the team. It's first. .541 to go. Another foul. I mean, they get the ball back, too. Foul is on Turner. So that push from Albert and with that right at the end. Also thinks that he's yeah. Free throw up and it's the first. Okay. That's funny. Reading that comment. Such an unserious. I tell ya. Free throw's good. So it splits the pair for Aaron Wiggins. 4-point lead. 5:32 and 5:36 to go here in the second quarter. Up by 4. Turner. Halliburton. And he lost it again. Another steal. Here's Caruso. Goes up and blocked by Mathurin, but it'll go out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder, I believe. Let's see here. Oh, he lost the ball before the block, but okay. But still, it's their ball. Goes up and a foul on Matherin. Two shots coming up for, I think that's J-Dub. If you see me looking at my phone, gotta make sure my stream is doing good, because last game stream I didn't notice, but I guess it was buffering like crazy, and it like fell behind by a lot, a couple minutes. I swear I sat here for like 10 extra minutes just waiting for the stream to end, pretty much. Because I didn't want to end it too early, because then it'd cut off a lot of action. So McConnell returns for Shepard after Williams made the first free throw. Nesmith with his second foul. McConnell in for Shepard. One more free throw. Not been good. 51-45, OKC leads. A 7-0 run in the last 2-13 plus for OKC. McConnell goes to his left. Here's a three. That's an air ball by Turner. Saved. And then knocked out of bounds off of Caruso. 5 minutes exactly left here in the first half. SGA, Chet Holmgren, and comes in for Hartenstein here. But it looks like we'll have 3 new faces. That'll be Cason and Wallace returning. All right, 4:52 to go. Drive, J-Dub, kick out, Chet, 3. No, in and out. It's tough. It's tease. The ball teased him. Went like a quarter of the way down. Halliburton, foot 3 is missed. Took a bad bounce. Back come the Thunder. SGA against Nesmith. Step back for a 2 is short. 4:24 to go. It's almost that time. Yep, 4:20 left. You know what to do. Smoke it if you got it. Ha ha. Yeah. Halliburton. Corner 3. Oh, that's a fine shot, but no foul for Nesmith. Could have been a foul, too. Got so lucky there. An offensive foul on Chet Holmgren. They got so lucky there wasn't a foul called. That could have been a 4-point play. So Nembhard, Toppin will come in for the Pacers. We'll see who else returns, because Miles Turner will go to the bench. I'm going to assume it'll be Siakam. All right. 3:56 to go. Yeah, it is Siakam. Okay. Goes to the corner. Here's Nesmith. Here's Halliburton against Chet. Inside. Siakam missed it. Taken by the Thunder. Up by 3. Here's SGA. Drives up and good. 53-48 OKC. 3:25 to go. Halliburton. Pass underneath. Siakam for 2. And we have a timeout. Timeout, Thunder. So gonna have a fun final 3 or so minutes of the first half. Because I'll tell you one thing, it's been a blast so far. That's for sure. There we go. I'm checking my phone. Gotta keep an eye on Twitter and stuff. You never know when something's gonna happen. Hey yo. Okay. I thought I had it on baseball, but I guess I had it on SmackDown instead. All right. So we'll get that up. The game today isn't an NBC exclusive thing, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Oh, the Guardian game. It's not an NBC exclusive today. Thank God. Those are usually, I think those are all home games. All right, 3:17 to go here in the half. Caruso is back in for Case and Wallace. That's the only change between the two teams. Caruso over to SGA. SGA drives, stops. Now he's going to get double teamed. Kicks it out. Caruso for threes. No good. 2:50 to go. Here's Nesmith. Halliburton dancing around. Drives into the paint. Nesmith baseline jumper. Misses. Put back dunk by Toppin. And that mascot is losing his mind on the baseline there. Dancing up and down. Like, don't hurt yourself, dude. You don't want to be one of the mascots that overdoes it and you hurt yourself. And there's a dumb steal by the Pacers. Just walked in the passing lane. All willy-nilly. Toppin. Halliburton. Toppin. Halliburton playing hot potato with it. Corner. Nice passes. Stolen by the Thunder. Both teams being extra careless with the ball today. Damn. Here's J-Dub. Drives. Goes up and good for two. $147 to go here in the first half. Toppin goes up and a foul. I think it's a foul. You know what? Let me do this for the MLB thing. Let me go to the MLB thing on ESPN just to keep track of the scores. Okay, what the heck? I thought I. There we go. To Detroit. Oh my God. Cincy getting their ass beat. Guardians beat the tar out of them 11-2, and now they're getting their ass whooped by the freaking Detroit Tigers. And the Tigers were running a freaking bullpen game today. Of course. I think the Reds are low-key frauds. So they caught a foul on Dort. And there's the foul. That looked like it was more on Caruso than Dort. But that's just me, though. All right. All right. All right. There's a foul on Caruso, and then a foul on Dort afterwards. There could have been a foul on both of them. I don't even think it's possible to call a foul on two people on the same play. We'll see what they call on this play here. Now I know why Dashy isn't coming at me on Twitter. He's watching his Reds get their ass beat by the Tigers. Wow. Flagrant foul penalty 1. Again. Hartenstein returns for Chet Holmgren. I believe that is 2 shots and ball now for Toppin and the Pacers. They could tie the game up here and then possibly take the lead. Free throw up, and he got it. One more coming up for Obi. One more coming up. And it's up, and he missed it off the side. Someone's got a shirt of the Halliburton choke thing from the Knicks series. All right, 55-53. Here's the inbound. 1:43 to go. Toppin. Siakam against J-Dub. Pull up 2 is good for Siakam. He's got 14. He's essentially been like this every game of this series. 1:26 to go. J-Dub against Toppin. He lost the ball out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. Yeah, not how you want to end your first half. Here's Siakam. Siakam spins. Nice pass. Halliburton right to the lane, up and in for 2 with a little reverse action. Showing them handles. J-Dub to the left. Here's Hartenstein with about 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Wallace for 2 is good, and it's tied at 57. This game's about as even as it could possibly be at this point. Here's Siakam. Oh, he almost lost it. Got it off. Halliburton up and one for Tyrese Halliburton. Wow. Falls on Alex Caruso. His second. Halliburton only has, what, 7 points right now. SGA is got 12. So he's really looked great ever since, who was it that said he only had 2 points earlier? Someone in the chat was like, he only has 2 points. Oh, now he's got 12. 22 seconds to go. Here's J-Dub. J-Dub, pull up 2 is no good off the side. I thought that was going down. All right. Pass Siakam, corner for 3 is no good. Rebound up, and he missed it. Almost had the buzzer beater. That's going to do it for the first half. Score 60-57, Pacers lead. And now, with that, as I get ready to go over the box score, be sure as always to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. As halftime is here. And now let's go through the box score. Red Sox and Yankees in extra innings. Oh, they got the guy out at third? Must have went home or something. Huh. Tried to score and he got him. Okay. Interesting. So 16 points for J-Dub leads the way for the Thunder. 12 for SGA. 6 for Chet. So again, Chet just struggling tonight. After he had like 3 straight amazing games. No, not 3. 2. Games 2 and 3. Yeah. He was looking good, and then now he stinks again. He's got 6. And then 5 for Lou Dort. But it's just, Dort hasn't really taken many shots. He's 2 for 2. But that's it. Oh. And then, of course, Hartenstein has not even taken a shot yet. Played 10 minutes so far. Off the bench, 11 points for Alex Caruso. 4 for Ken Williams, 2 for Cason Wallace, and 1 for Aaron Wiggins. Ooh. Overall, 20 of 43 from the field, 46%. The most shocking stat of them all, though, 1 for 10 from 3 for the Thunder. And ironically enough, the guy who made that 3, Lou Dort. Yeah, Lou Dort. Ooh. 10 from 3, so 10%. 16 of 17 from the line, 94%. So them just shooting so well at the line has kept them in this game. 20 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 steals, 1 block, 8 turnovers, and 10 fouls for the Thunder. On the flip side, for the Pacers, only 1 guy's in double figures, and it's, of course, Pascal Siakam with 14. As always, he's always doing this stuff. I think he has showed out in every game so far in this series. 8 points for Halliburton is second behind Siakam. 6 apiece for Nesmith and Turner, and 3 for Nembhard. Off the bench, you're getting modest production. 8 from McConnell, 7 from Toppin, 5 from Mathurin, and 3 from Shepard. Overall, 21 of 44 from the field, 48%. So just a little better than the Thunder. 7 of 19 from 3, 37%. And 11 of 13 from the line, 85%. 21 rebounds, 15 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks, 9 turnovers, and 10 fouls. So relatively even in some categories too. All right. So now we just sit here and chill because we're at halftime. In the words of Cody Rhodes. So, what do you want to talk about? I'm going to put the scoreboard back up and we're just going to chill here and see what happens in this extra innings session between the Red Sox and the Yankees. The Guardians will be getting underway in about 10 minutes or so. Ooh, that's foul. That's foul. Yeah, that should be a foul ball. Hmm. Someone else noticed the Dumb and Dumber costumes too. Yeah, ESPN is doing everything they can to not zoom in on those fans wearing the Dumb and Dumber costumes courtside. Oh, they said it was an out. Okay. Boston fans are like, toss him, toss his ass. Look at the vein popping out of his neck. Freaking Aaron Boone. It's funny. Evan Love on the Thunder Pacers series in the off ball news WhatsApp chat. This has been the best in season tournament finals ever. Okay, Kevin. Your trolling is damn. Trolling is just oi. It's just oi. That's all. He's still barking at the umpire. The umpire's like, yo, you want me to toss your ass? Want me to toss you, bro? So I thought. Damn, they tossed Jade Cargill into freaking Wade Barrett and company. Oh man. That's tough. Man, Jade Cargill's a big woman too. All right, so we got some coaching news for the Knicks, guys. And if there's any Knicks fans tuning in for some reason, I don't know why you'd be here, but okay. Hi, how you doing? So the Knicks will interview, or they're planning to meet with ex-Memphis Grizzlies coach Taylor Jenkins and former Sacramento Kings coach Mike Brown next week. Honestly, Taylor Jenkins would work pretty well with them. Yeah. Brown is too good of a he's another defensive coach. He's just another defensive coach. He's like another Thibodeau. No, I don't think they would want a defensive coach. I think they're going to want an offensive one. But that's just me, though. Hard to say what they want. What do you want? Now tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I know what they really want. They want a winning team. They want a ring. Now tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Now tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Uh, the hell is this? Iranians in Tehran are celebrating Israel's strikes against the Mullah regime? Well, that's crazy when you think about it like that. They don't like their regime. Because I like to watch a lot of history documentaries. It's crazy. Like when you watch these old videos of like Iran and like in the early like 70s and 80s, it's like wow, completely different than it is now, obviously. Want to know like anything about like historically about Iran? Just look up the Islamic Revolution. That's where things changed for that country. Things really changed. Just their mentality as a country, how they act, essentially everything about that country changed when they had the revolution. You can really just start a history channel and just start talking about this. Very interesting subject to talk about. Like the 70s and the 80s and such. The heck? Very interesting stuff to talk about. What's up, Fred? Hope you're having a good day, or you hope you had a good day. Sure you did. Ancient Greece map. It's the world map literally formed by Greece from Fries. Yeah. Iranian UAV shot down. IDF footage shows. Oh dang. Okay. Wow. So wait, their UAVs use like propellers? Wow. That makes sense. Okay. So it looks like we got about 5.5 minutes of I almost said overtime. Half time left already. The stars of How to Train Your Dragon tell us which cartoon or classic cartoons they want to see in live action. And 10, that wouldn't be bad in live action. Danny Phantom, okay, that could probably work. Codename Kids Next Door would probably be the most realistic one. Yeah. All the doohickeys and other stuff that they be building. Yeah, okay. Twins are losing 9-2. Damn. The Twins literally went from being relatively decent to ass and out of nowhere. God. Ugh. Let's check back in on the Yankees Sox game. See if the Sox can walk off the Yankees. Oh, the tailgating. CM Punk interrupts John Cena. Mia Yim. Hey, yo. Oh. Runners on the corners. One out. Marcelo Mayer at the plate for the Red Sox. Winning run is at third. We have been mid for a couple of years. Ever since the Twins really won the Central a couple of years ago with the Bomba Squad, remember that team? They have been mid. All right, first pitch is a ball. 1-0 count. Meyer 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Pitch. Swing and miss. 1-1. Guardians get underway in about 6 minutes against the Mariners. This. The White Sox today. Swing and a miss. The White Sox today traded for Aaron Savale because he wanted out of Milwaukee because they were going to put him in the bullpen, and he wasn't about to have that. Foul. Wow. And Andrew Vaughn went the other way to Milwaukee. So, with his departure, there's only one piece left from the 2021 White Sox ALDS team. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that, of course, is Luis Robert, who, by all intents and purposes, he'll be gone by next month. Now what are they doing? Is this dude Aaron Boone doing now? Oh, I see what they did. They took out the outfielder and they brought in the extra infielder. Swing and a miss. That's what happened. Okay. All right, so we're about ready to get back underway already. Like I said earlier, they jump right back into this game. I'm gonna watch this last at bat. So Wallace will exit. Chopper foul. Holmgren is in for Caruso. Turner returns for Toppin. Gibson Wallace will take a seat to start the third quarter. I believe it'll be Chet. Yeah, so Chet's in for Caruso. Pitch. Low, ball one. Let's watch from this last at bat of the Red Sox game, and then I'll get back to basketball. Winning runs on third. 2 down. Here's Narvaez. The 1-2 pitch. Hops it up. And this should it'll go out of play. All right, so Grin, J-Dub, Hartenstein, SGA, and Dort on the floor for the Thunder. Pacers have Siakam, Nesmith, Turner, Nembhard, and Halliburton. This is either a walk-off or they're going to the 11th inning. Fouls it off. Now, Fias is doing a damn good job fighting off these pitches. Damn. I'll be getting back to that game. I just want to watch the end of this. So, Holmgren with a shooting foul. 11:25 to go. Here's the 1-2 to Narvaez from Hill. The pitch. And he hits it to left field. And it's off the wall. And the Red Sox walk off the Yankees. 2-1 in 10 innings. Carlos Narvaez. All right. First free throw is good for Siakam. One more coming up. Damn, the Reds have lost back-to-back games by the same score, pretty much. Oh, now they've scored. Oh, wow, 11-3. Ooh. They've given up 11 runs back-to-back games. That's tough. Free throw is good. Dashy probably crashed out again on Twitter. I haven't even looked because I don't really care. 11:20 and counting here in the third. Just starting here in the second half. Here's J-Dub. J-Dub gives it off to SGA. Over Hartenstein. He missed it. Rebounded by Hartenstein. Nice pass. J-Dub up and got it. And the foul. J-Dub almost. He got hit with a charge, but yeah. Nice job. Hartenstein got the zone miss. Kicked it out. Yeah, he was outside the restricted spot, so that's a blocking foul. So fans could say, I don't know about that, but okay, free throw's good. 62-60, Pacers lead. All right, here's Nembhard. Turner gives it off. Nesmith. Halliburton. To the corner. Siakam. No good. Tipped and taken by Holmgren. Drive up and good for Chet. And Turner crashes into him. And we're tied at 62. Nembhard up against Williams, crosses him up and hits the jumper in his face. Ooh. That nasty. 10-12 and counting. Drive Jada, pull up two, short. Back the other way. Here's Nesmith. Up top, Turner alone for three is missed. Here's the Thunder. SGA. Over to Jada for three. Short again. Almost retained by SGA, but he just couldn't get to it. Here's Turner alone. Oh, and there's a foul. White Sox have been dog shit. Literally haven't been good since they won the AL Central. Free throw's good. And that was, I think, the year where the Guardians had like crazy injury problems. It was the year after 2020. Yeah, obviously. I think that was the year we had crazy injury issues. I think it was either that or we just sucked that year. We were just I think that might have been the year we were having crazy regression everywhere. I have to look and just see what that roster looked like. Here's SGA. Drive, pull up for two is missed. Brought down by Siakam. There's a miss. Here's the Thunder from right to left. Bumped and a foul on Nembhard. Yeah, the White Sox have just been on a steady decline for a couple years. For real. I mean, White Sox fans, I think, saw this rebuild coming. If there's any White Sox fans in the chat, which I doubt there are, because why the hell would you be in here with me watching this game? Unless you're just hanging out. But I have to always think, what is their opinion on this rebuild compared to the last one? 3-ball is no good. Brought down, taken by Siakam. Guardians, of course, go 1, 2, 3 in the first. Classic. They always do. They rarely score in the first. And there's a foul. And then, again, they're jawing at each other again here. Siakam and Caruso. But yeah, the White Sox are just not good. Siakam kicks it out. Turner. Pull up for 2 is good. 8 minutes to go in the third. Twins have been mid. White Sox stink. Royals they're actually pretty good, though. The Guardians are so up and down, it freaking hurts. And the Tigers look like a damn powerhouse this year. And we got a foul on the floor. That'll be on SGA. And of course, with the Guardians, you know damn well the Guardians are going to be probably hanging around by the end of this season. I'm pretty certain by July 31st, the Guardians are going to make at least one trade to fortify the roster. I think. We'll see, though. All right, here's Chet. Drives up, and it got blocked off the backboard. Taken away by the Pacers. Siakam, Nembhard races in. Kick out, Turner. Siakam for 3 is good. Timeout, Thunder. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do now is because now I'm curious. I got to see what that 2021 Cleveland Guardians team looked like, because I think we were injury prone that year. I just think we had horrible luck. All right, so yeah, that year they finished 2 games under 500 and second in the Central. Their lineup was, oh God, I can see why now. Look at the lineup. Oh God. Hedges. Now this isn't in the exact order, obviously. Hedges, Bobby Bradley. Oh, jeez. Cesar Hernandez, Ahmed Rosario, J. Ram, Eddie Rosario, Miles Straw, Josh Naylor, and Franmil Reyes. Our leading home run hitter that year was J. Ram with 36. Other guys that played, Harold Ramirez, Bradley Zimmer, Yu Chang, Oscar Mercado, Andres, of course, Owen Miller, Roberto Perez, Ernie Clement, Jordan Luplow, Jake Bowers, Daniel Johnson, Rene Rivera, Wilson Ramos, the Buffalo, Ryan Lavarnway, and Ben Gamble. And then our pitching. You look at our rotation, Cal Quantrill, Zach Plazak, Aaron Savale, Tristan McKenzie, Shane Bieber, and Eli Morgan. I think that was Eli's first year, too. And we had one all-star pitcher in Shane Bieber. That was also when we got Emmanuel Clase, too, for Corey Kluber. Right before the season started. Yeah, for 1 inning of Corey Kluber. Now she is going to roast Coram. Of course he is. Huh. Then the bullpen was Blake Parker. Oh, God, the sweaty tryhard. James Karinchak, Nick Whitgren, Brian Shaw, and Emmanuel Clase. Other guys that pitched: DJ Johnson, Oliver Perez, his old ass, Anthony Gose, Francisco Perez, Kyle Nelson, Alex Young, Justin Garza, Nick Sandlin, Phil Maton, Logan Allen, the other Logan Allen, not the one that we have now, the other one, the worst one, pretty much. JC Mejias, Trevor Stephan, and Sam Hentges. Yeah, you see why. We weren't really even like injured. Like, you look at starts: 22, 25, 21, 24, 16, and 18. Yeah, Sam had 12 starts, 11 for Mejia and 11 for Allen. 11 starts. So not the worst, but they still had issues. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, what did Dashi say something on Twitter or something, OGT? Huh. All right. So Ben Shepard and Obi Toppin are back in for the Pacers. Chet Holmgren will take a seat for the Thunder. Hartenstein's out there with J-Dub, Dort, SGA, and Caruso. Here's SGA against Nembhard. Good defense. And almost a steal out of bounds. It'll stay with the Thunder. All right, so yeah, Hartenstein's in for Chet. And then there's a shot clock turnover. Things are not going right for the Thunder in this game. 6:50 to go. Halliburton is stolen by SGA with the layup. Right back come the Pacers, wasting no time. Here's Toppin. Gives it off. Halliburton, corner for three. It's good for Nembhard. 6:19 to go in the third. Just about halfway through the quarter. Caruso, Hartenstein, SGA draws a foul. I believe that'll be on Turner. If it is, that'll be his third. I'm going to have to check Twitter to see if Dashi said anything. Because he hasn't responded to me yet. Ron Killings attacked John Cena again, huh? All right, Aaron Wiggins checks in for J-Dub. All right, here's Toppin. Looking for someone to get the ball to. Here's Nembhard over to Halliburton with 5:52 to go. Kick out. Toppin. Halliburton. Fires from way downtown. He almost hit that, too. There's going to be a shot clock turnover. I feel that. I feel. Oh yeah, he hasn't said anything. Oh yeah, he hasn't said anything since I tweeted at him. Tweeted at him. That's funny. He must be off doing other things, because he hasn't responded to me yet. But I know it's coming. I know it's coming for sure. So pull up J for Shea. Shea J. Makes it a 4-point lead. And a turnover on Shepard. Offensive foul. Uh, uh. Foul on Toppin. It's the inbound on the side. Wiggins up to Caruso. Caruso to SGA. Against Nembhard. Backs off. Now he's going to take a drive on Nembhard. Pull up for two is missed. Put back good by Caruso. Up top, Toppin. Toppin. 74-72. Nembhard, Siakam, Toppin for three is good. .432 to go in the third quarter. Caruso, here's Hartenstein. Drive, Wiggins is missed. Here comes the Pacers, pushing. Halliburton, kick out, Nembhard. Back up top to Halliburton. Corner, Toppin for three. Timeout, Thunder. Point lead for Indiana. Meanwhile, the Guardians got bases, or the Mariners have bases loaded. Yeah. Mariners, bases loaded, 2 out. Sick Guardians, though, having a long ass first inning. Oh, of course. Oh, wow. Tampa Bay beat New York. The Mets. Beat the Mets. Beat the Mets. Come on over and beat the Mets. Bring your family. Bring your wife. Just prepare for the worst time of your life. Ha ha. Actually gonna roast Karam. He's always going at Karam on Twitter. But then again, it's like if you were to see my DMs with Karam, it's so funny. It's honestly like a little childish little beef thing that they got going on. Whenever Dashy tweets something, Karam puts it in my DMs. Gavin Williams, 26 pitch first inning, and it's not even over yet. Walked the Rosarena, walked Raleigh, and then, of course, Gavin can't control his pitches. How bad did he walk a Rosarena? Oh, he wasn't even really close. I mean, he did get squeezed one time. And then Cal Raleigh didn't even really try against Cal Raleigh. God, Gavin. Reel in your damn pitches, bro. Jeez. It's all over the place. And of course, he started off giving up a single and then a fly out. Walk, strikeout, walk. Come on, Gavin. Okay, struck out. Oh, ground him out. Nice. Good job, Gavin. Good recovery. But yeah, 4:11 to go here in the third quarter. $80-72. Pacers lead. Coming out of the timeout for the Thunder. See if they can get a little run going there. They're in trouble. Because if they go down 3-1 going back home, Monday's going to be a freaking hornet's nest. Because, man, that crowd is going to be buzzing because they're going to be helping their team try to rally back in the series. I don't know if the Thunder can even win Game 5, but I think they will. Like at home, I think they will. Now, coming back to Indiana, I don't know how that'll go. But look at that. 1 for 12 from 3 tonight so far. Brutal. It's just brutal. It's brutal. 1 for 12 from 3. Going full Cavs tonight from 3. Damn. 17 minutes, 13 points for Obi Toppin. Here's Wiggins. Matherin's in for Nembhard. McConnell's in for Shepard. J-Dub and Chet are back in for the Thunder. Yeah, Holmgren, J-Dub, Dort, Caruso, Wiggins for the Thunder. Siakam, Halliburton, Toppin, McConnell, Mathurin for the Pacers. Foul is on Siakam. 2 shots coming up for Caruso. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Fred. Twins are down 10-2. Ew. Down 10-2. Oh, damn. Who the heck's pitching for the Twins tonight? First free throw is missed for Caruso. One more coming up. There's the little contact there, away from the ball. Caruso, one more free throw. Free throws up and good. This team's doing the Cavs impression, shooting threes tonight. The only 3 made was by Lou Dort of all people. Here's McConnell. Drives against Chet. Back out to Tyrese. Siakam to Tyrese against Caruso. Halliburton drives up and in and got it. Tough bucket for Tyrese Halliburton. 82-73. Here's a drive. J-Dub, kick out. Caruso for 3. It's good. About damn time they make a 3. Damn, it's been like forever since they made a 3. It's been 84 years. Underneath, good defense, and he misses the shot. Comes the Thunder. J-Dub. Over to Caruso. Back to J-Dub. Against Siakam. Drives. Turn around. Jumper is no good. Put back. Oh, missed it. But they're going to call a foul on Dort. Just a reminder, I'll probably go live tomorrow for Guardians Mariners. A little crazy dog after dark action. Hmm. 2:47 to go here in the third. 10 points, 7 assists for Tyrese Halliburton. He'll take a seat. Chet Holmgren has 8 points and 9 rebounds. So free throws for Indiana. They're in the bonus. Mathurin shooting 2. First one is good. Cason Wallace is in for Caruso. SGA is in for Dort. I believe that is Ken Williams in for Aaron Wiggins. Monday, 8:30, Game 5 back in OKC. Either the Pacers can clinch the NBA championship on the road, or it's the first of what is essentially a best of 3. Yeah, with the series possibly tied at 2. 84-76. 2:38 to go. Ooh, a double. Nice. Guardians got a 1-out double. Love to see that. J-Dub to Ken. J-Dub. J-Dub got blocked, but they're going to call a 24-second violation. Up and blocked it. That was so close to a foul. Wow. Move those fingers over a little bit more, and that's a foul. Wow. Here's Siakam. Good defense by SGA. Drives. Here's Toppin with the slam. Dude, this dude going crazy tonight. God, he's got 15. He's another one of those players that shows out in these situations. Backcourt turnover. Oh, yeah, they're putting the clamps on these guys now. Oh, boy. That's what I'm saying. Unless the Thunder get their act together, it's an 8-second turnover. Oh, it's even worse. If the Thunder win Game 5, I don't think they're going to win in 6. I think the Pacers win it in 6 if that's the case. Unless the Thunder win this game. Which, man, I don't know anymore. The way this is going, pull-up is missed. Brought down by Toppin, but a foul. That'll be on Cason Wallace. 2 shots for Obi Toppin. Oh, Daniel Schneemann got the double. But of course, Lane Thomas is up with runner on second. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, it's Bo Naylor. Oh, there's 2 out. Oh, a throwing error. Oh, that's why. So it really wasn't even a double. It was a... There's a throwing error. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Free throw missed. Wow. There's a drive. SGA misses. Tipped back to the Pacers. Here's a drive. Lines up the center field. Okay. Feeble ass team again, I see. Pull up for 2 is missed. Brought down by the Thunder. Chance to once again get into this lead a little bit here. 295. Okay. Pull up inside, up, and he missed it. Oh my God, these guys can't make a thing. Oh, brother. 3 seconds to go in the third. My God, the White Sox got bases loaded and 2 out. Oh, brother. Wow. 42 seconds to go. Pull up for 2 is missed by Siakam. Finals has been a letdown? Well, this game maybe has. Pull up and he missed. But there's a foul. 2 shots coming up. Foul is on Obi Toppin. That'll be his 3rd. So Halliburton and Turner return for the Pacers. Hartenstein will exit. I assume this would be for Dort, but we'll see. It would be Caruso for Hartenstein. It's not fun watching a team not basketball not play basketball instead of playing rugby. Yeah, the Thunder aren't playing that well right now. They've made 2 threes all game. One more free throw coming up for J-Dub, and it's good. Cuts the lead to 8. Got a lot of time though. It's just the way the Pacers are. They got a lot of good shooters. I guess what you could say are playoff risers. 20 seconds to go. Drive up, and he missed it. But another foul. It's on J-Dub. I believe that'll be his first. Free throw, good. And Shepard and Obi Toppin are back in for the Pacers. Isaiah Joe re-enters for the Thunder for Cason Wallace. Would I be mad if the Pacers won? I mean, they're a rival, but it's like, whatever. This is the second free throw. I guess it would just kind of show how soft we were. 12 seconds to go here in the third. J-Dub. Drives. Pull up. It's good. 2.2 to go. At the buzzer. It's not. Oh, that's way too far. And after 3, it's 87-80 Pacers lead. They are 1 quarter away from taking a 3-1 lead on the Thunder. The chance to win the NBA championship in Game 5 on Monday. They got to finish this game out. Because if this goes to a best of 3 with 2 in OKC, man, 2 in OKC, with how ruckus that crowd is and with how that crowd affects the game, seemingly just the vibes, I wouldn't want that if I was Indiana. You want to put these guys against the 8 ball. You want to be up 3-1 going to OKC. Because if anything, you lose Game 5, who cares? You have a chance to win it in Game 6 at home. Royce Lewis hurt his leg again. Fred, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I just got a question for you. What did Royce Lewis do to piss off the injury gods? Since when did this dude become the most injury-prone player I've ever seen? He's like Grady freaking Sizemore. My God, every time you look, injured. You know, when they made Royce Lewis the player, did the baseball gods go, hey, he's going to be a menace at the plate. You know, he's going to be amazing at the plate, but he's injured a lot. He's a damn god when he's on the floor, when he's on the field. Problem is, he's not really on the field much because he's always freaking hurt. Royce is made of paper. He's broken. You know, they get hurt once and then it's like they're done. His career might be cooked because I don't think he can stay healthy really much else. I mean, how much longer is he going to be able to deal with it, right? These leg injuries take a toll on you. Look at Alex Kurloff. Remember him? He was one of their top prospects, I believe, and he had back issues and he retired. I think we're starting to see the downfall of the Twins again. This Twins team is going to start looking like what they did in the early, mid 2000s? No, mid 2010s ish. Before they got really, really good. Pre Bomba Squad. Remember how bad those teams were? That's going to start popping up again. Same thing with the White Sox. Meanwhile, the Tigers, Kansas City, and Cleveland are going to be fighting for the division. And once upon a time, it really was the Guardians, Twins, and White Sox fighting for the division. Now, it's the Guardians, Tigers, and Royals fighting for the division. Reminds you a lot of Grady. I mean, yeah, he could be a DH. Yeah, but that's pretty much all he'd be able to do. Because leg injuries, that's where your power comes from. Your core and in your legs. If you can't generate power with your legs, you're cooked. You're essentially just a weak noodle bat hitter. Ken Williams in for Joe. Cason Wallace in for J-Dub. Nesmith and McConnell are in for the Pacers. With Siakam, Toppin, and Nembhard. Here's Caruso. Drive, pull up for two is good. I mean, I wouldn't mind grabbing Buxton from the Twins. Buxton's as bad. No, Buxton's worse when it comes to injuries. The thing with Buxton is, he kind of reminds me of Bradley Zimmer. He would be fine if he didn't keep crashing into the damn wall and stuff, trying to make plays. He would go for the highlight play, and in turn, he'd be crashing into the wall and hurting himself every time you looked. And there's a bad pass. 11:02 to go. 7-2 Miami. Wow. And here's the turnover. And a dunk by Toppin. I don't know. I mean, Buxton. If we had Byron Buxton, that'd be so fun. But I would just be worried about him crashing into the wall every time. Pull up is missed. If he could just stop crashing into the wall and just chill out with that stuff, he'd be fine. Three is missed by Nesmith. Batted around, and there's a foul. He's a great player. They're just injured. That's all. That's the problem with the Twins. They're injured as hell every year. And it's the same players, too. You miss Naylor another homer, too? Are you talking about Josh? Yeah. He's on a 1-year deal. He's on the last year of his contract. And you know the Guardians weren't going to pay him. So I'm glad they got something for him. I wish they would have got more, though. Oh, well. It is what it is. I thought he was going to shoot that. Siakam for threes. No good. And, oh, look at that. Save by Holmgren. Bounces it off the defender. It'll stay with the Thunder. But yeah, the Twins just stink this year. And the injuries are not helping. 10-10 to go in the fourth. Here's Caruso out up top. Chet spins. Oh, he just collided with Nesmith, and there's a foul on Nesmith. As far as like, who are they going to trade at the deadline for the Twins? Hard to say. It's hard to say who they're going to trade. They're not going to get rid of their core players. No. If they trade anybody, it'll be like Harrison Bader and that. Free throws. Good. One more coming up. Free throw. Good. Oh my Daniel, he went jump man to rob a hit. Schneeman? Hey yo. Yeah, I'm in a group chat and everyone's like, oh my god. Yeah, Daniel Schneeman, he's solid. Look what happens when you actually play a dude a considerable amount. Magical things happen. He actually becomes good. It's crazy. Here's SGA. Step back for three is missed. Rebound, put back is good by Chet Holmgren. Chet's got 12. Timeout, Pacers. It's just tough to see how the Central is this year because the Tigers, they are running away with the damn thing. And it's like the other three teams that are contending are all just falling over one another. None of the other three teams could really get hot to get in pursuit of the Tigers. The Guardians, they'd be good if they could just stay consistent. The Twins can't stay healthy. And Kansas City, they're just not up there yet. They're not like what they were last year. They're good, but they're not like that. I mean, look at the freaking Royals lineup. Is there anybody in that lineup besides Bobby Witt that you are just outwardly scared of? Like if you saw them at the plate, you walk them immediately. Like you crap yourself. Like a lot of players probably would do with J-Ram at the dish. I don't think anybody in this division scares fans in terms of how dangerous he is as much as J-Ram does, especially in the late game spot. If you get J-Ram up with the tying or go-ahead run at second or third with less than 2 outs, you're better off just walking J-Ram. Because chances are, unless you get lucky, he's going to find a hole somewhere in the field. He's going to put the ball in a spot and run is going to score. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to his chat all game. Much appreciated. Pretty pitches in the first inning. Shane Bieber will resume his throwing program again in the next few days, according to manager Stephen Vogt. Bieber was sidelined in what now is described as just general soreness, which I guess is common in pitchers just getting back to doing like regular throwing action coming off Tommy John. It's like you haven't thrown in like a couple months, so you start doing it more, you get more activity in there, you get kind of sore. Kind of happens, I think, whenever you do anything after not doing it for a while. What the hell? Wow, he scored. Nolan Jones? Nolan go bang? Nolan go bang? Nolan go bang? Nolan go bang! Yay, Nolan go bang! 102 to wow, okay. Solo dinger for Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. Try to tweet it out. Nolan Jones has been getting hot at the plate over the last few weeks, I think. Yeah, I think he's starting to figure it out. A lot of these guys, they start pressing and then they just fall apart. He's been solid. Yeah. All right, so loose ball foul on Shea. 9:11 to go. Pull up for two is missed. Brought down by Caruso, who really went up there to get it. There we go. Here's my chat. Kick out to SGA. Almost lost it. Shepard almost got in there. Kicks out. Ken back to SGA. Got to evacuate the area. Fires. That's no back dunk by Chet. It's a one. Oh my God, another homer? Quan homer now? Quan go bang? Quan go bang. Quan go bang. Oh, Castillo giving up double bangs. Wow. Quan go bang bang. Oh, that's funny. The Quan. Hit the Quan. Free throw is good. Hit the Quan. Hit the Quan. And you talk about a dance that was like viral. Ding dong. Hello. Goodbye. Back to back. I need our J-Ram to go bang now. J-Ram, go bang. 8:10 to go here in the fourth. We are tied at 89. 2-0 Guardians. Love to see that. Here's Halliburton. Kick out to Turner. Turner to Hallie. Halliburton up and in for two. Navigated through traffic to get the layup. Oh, there's a rough miss there. Watch out, Chet. Don't hurt yourself. Holmgren? All right, though. That's good. Good to see he's all right. Fighting through defense, turn around, and a foul. That'll be on Siakam on the floor. And Obi Toppin returns for Siakam. Oh, man, the Guardians need a win today, bro. They need a win today, bro. 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 Yeah. Come on, J-Ram, go bang. Hey, J-Ram, go bang. Triple bang. J-Dub drives up. Good for two. Well, this is about to be a fun-ass ending. Yeah. Nemhard drives. Oh, it's a little shove action, and he almost airmailed it. And they're going to say foul? Or is it a kick? Is it the kick? Kick, boy? No idea what. Oh, they called it a foul on SGA. On the floor, though. So it'd be a side out. Quan go bang? Yes, he does. Stephen Quan hitting homers now. Such a good sight to see. People didn't really see him as a home run hitter. They saw him more as like a slap hitter, but he actually has a little hidden power. 7 minutes to go. 4 fouls on SGA. Here's Nemhard against Hartenstein. Pull up for two is good. .651 to go here in the game. Approaching halfway. 2-point lead for the Pacers. J-Dub. Drive. Wallace inside. Tipped around and taken by Nesmith. 2-point lead with about 6.5 minutes to go. Nembhard. Halliburton. To the corner. And they're going to call a foul. It's on Wallace. These refs, they make sure they go, no. They're emphatic with their call. Man. They're going to throw their shoulders out, waving their arms like that. Jeez. So SGA is... Caruso takes a seat. SGA is back in for Caruso. Here's the inbound. Over to Turner. Watch out, J-Dub. Wallace up against Nembhard. Forces a switch with Nembhard and... Oh, there's a nice shot. He missed it. But another foul. 6:09 to go. I actually said it was a rebound. Well, it wasn't a foul. A loose ball foul on Wallace. They're calling everything now, man. Even though Turner just kind of leaned up on him and got the ball. But okay. Loose ball fouls are weird. Some cases they are like that. Free throw good. There's Chet and Caruso on the bench. Now Chet's going to come back in. Comes in for Wallace. Leadoff double. Good job, Gavin. Wow. Oh, Gavin, of course. All right. 6:09 to go in the game. Free throw. It's good. Thing was doing everything but going down. 4-point lead. And another whistle. That'll be on Turner. .609 left. Four fouls on Turner now. To go along with three. Well, that's 4 on Turner, 4 on Nesmith, 3 on Nembhard, and 3 on Toppin. .607 to go here in the game. Here's SGA. From right to left against Nembhard. Drives. Pass to Hartenstein. He lost the ball. Got it back up and in for 2. Here's Nembhard. Going from left to right. Up 2. Drive. Kicks to the corner. Around the horn. Back to Halliburton from Turner. Halliburton. Drives up. Oh, watch out. Might have been blocked a little there, but it's still missed. Probably was like a hair short of being a goaltending call. 95-93. Drive up and in for 2. Yeah, this is going to be one of those endings. The good endings. Time. Fun endings. The endings that we all love. Halliburton up and in off the glass. A little... Oh. Here's Hartenstein. 4:52 to go. 14 points for Halliburton. Pull up for 2 is short. Fought for right back to SGA. Drives up and in for 2. And that is now 20 for SGA. 22 now, actually. Yeah, 22. I don't know about you, but SJ got 22. Halliburton bumped and a foul. Of course, Scott Foster's going to call every single freaking thing. Sal comes back in for Turner. Caruso is in for Hartenstein. Sal comes in for Toppin. Now they blow a whistle. Makes the first free throw. Now what are they doing? Bro, they're always like blowing the whistle and stopping the game for some dumb reason. What are they doing? Come on, Foster, finish this damn game up, fool. God. Free throw is good. 99-97. 4:17 to go. Pacers trying to get this to a 3-1 series lead. Halliburton to Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Step back for threes. Blocked. And another damn foul. Oh, these refs are going to call everything. And they always go, whoa, 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 whoa. Like you're trying to wash windows. They go, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, damn. Gonna throw your damn shoulders out, waving your arms like that, fool. Okay, got him the ground out. Good job. Good job, Gav. This ump really called a ball that was blatantly a strike. A ball. Okay. Got out of it, though. Good job, Gav. We got a timeout, Thunder. Pacers up 3. One more free throw coming up. 8-2 Miami over Washington. Jeez. But yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure as always to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. I'll be live tomorrow night for Mariners Guardians. Little late night action. And then we'll see if anything happens with the Ohio State Buckeyes, because as I've said on my Buckeye channel, Buckin' Crazy, pretty cool name. You know, um, big weekend on campus with the official visits going down. Oh, oh my God. So the Dumb and Dumber dudes sitting courtside, one of them has a head cutout of Stephen A. Smith, and the other one has a head cutout of Kendrick Perkins. That is ruthless, man. You're essentially saying those two are dumb and dumber. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God, what the heck is that? And they're sitting next to the Pacer bench. Yeah. All right. All right. 3:52 to go. Coming out of the timeout. One more free throw to go for the Pacers. Trying to go up 3-1 in the series with a chance to clinch their first NBA championship. And if you really want to get technical, their first championship in general since they were in the ABA. Long time ago. How about that, though, right? They haven't been in this spot in 25 years, and they actually have a chance to win it all. But look at that. NBA Finals 38, 34, 24, 22. And he has not registered an assist yet. Bronson Reed. Santana drew a walk or whatever. Okay, cool. Or got a base hit. Free throw good. 101.97. No, your own way. 3:47 to go. Inside SGA. Pull up and there's a foul on Nesmith. Got caught reaching a little too much there. That'll be the fifth on Nesmith. So yeah, one more and he's gone. Again. Free throw number one is good. One more coming up. 3:34 to go. One more free throw for SGA. Still crazy how he has not registered an assist yet. Need Cal Riley to hit a bomb. No, I don't need him to hit a bomb. I can't. Sorry, Paramaja. I can't do that for you. I can't. No. Unless it's a solo shot and we're up like 6-1. I don't care, but not right now. Goes up and good for Tyrese. 3:15 to go. Getting into stressful time, and there's the Dumb and Dumber dudes. That's hilarious. Now that I know who's on their chests there, it's hilarious. Right behind Carlisle. SGA for three. Let's go. Right before the 2-minute mark. Bullpen we have. Maybe. I hope so. Nemhard was up and missed it. No foul call. Well, they're actually letting them play. How about that? Here's SGA. Shea with about 2:27 to go. Shea, gotta be careful, Nesmith. Push back up and good. Luckily, there was no foul there. Got away with one on both sides. Timeout, Pacers. They both kind of got away with a little something there. Especially Shea. Oh, he kind of pushed him off a little there. Oh, I know, Pacer fans are like, hey, man, come on. He pushed off. What are you going to do? Are you going to call that? You call everything else but that. What the hell, man? How you going to call every other little thing and not call that? He pushed off. Oh, baby, push it. Push it real good. Okay, so Santana singled. Schneeman popped out. Damn you, Schnee! The man of Schnee! Damn, Castillo's at 62 pitches. So both starters are getting worked here. Called out on strikes? Bruh. Oh my god. He got called out on a pitch above the zone, bruh. Okay. Yeah. This umpire. Someone said this umpire doing the Mariners Guardians game was the one that rung up Nico. Was it Nico Herner or whatever for the "You're having a bad day"? You're having a bad day, aren't you? I think you are, brother. You're having a very bad day, aren't you? So Miles Turner re-enters for Toppin. All right, approaching 2 minutes. 2:14 to go. Up top, here's Siakam. Nesmith with 5 fouls. Turner, he lost the ball. Here's Dort. Goes up, and he is whacked, and there's the foul. That's on Turner. That'll be, I believe, number 5 on Turner now. Now he's up against it. Is that 4? Oh, that's 5. Yeah, that's 5. I was going to say. 2 shots for Lou Dort with 2:02 to go. Free throw good. I'm sorry, he missed the first. He missed the first. Come on, Bo. Get me a base hit or something, Bo. Come on, Bo. You just got a Bo leave. Free throws are good. 2-point lead. And we have 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Which means it's time to turn off the scoreboard. So no spoiling. Because I don't want to. There we go. Because I know some people might be ahead. Snap back. 3 is no good by Tyrese. Back to the Thunder. Inbound. Oh, almost turned it over. Be careful there. Damn. Damn, son. Damn, son. Damn. Okay, he walked him. Nice. Good job, Bo. There's a miss. 126 to go. I swear, if we get another freaking Tyrese winner. Oh my god. Wow. Dude, SGA still has not registered a freaking assist. Wow. Step back. Nemhard misses. Rebounded. Jade up. Jade up. All right. Less than a minute left. Gabriel Arias. Oh, joy. There's a foul on Nesmith, and he's done with 3/10 of a second left on the shot clock. So, hey, Aaron Nesmith. That's 6. Hit the bricks. In the words of Jim Ross, right? Good old Jim Ross. Na 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 na. Na na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. And this loser, Gabriel Arias, does absolutely nothing because he stinks. Arias, back to stinking again. Free throw good. 312? Oh, okay. Well, at least he flew out. He didn't strike out. But still. All right, one more free throw. And it's good. 4-point lead for the Thunder. 44 seconds to go. Here's Halliburton. Driving around. Dancing around with it. Kick out. Turner. Sidestep. 4-3 is an air ball. Damn near bricked it. Goes out of bounds. And it'll stay, I believe, with the Pacers. This series is either a 3-1 Pacer lead or it's tied at 2 and essentially becomes a best of 3. Best 2 out of 3 with 2 games in OKC. Honestly, give me the best 2 out of 3. All right. Free throw is missed. SGA will exit. Top end is in for Turner. Stein enters for Alexander for SGA. 23.4 to go or so. Second free throw coming up. And he missed it. Rebounded by Chet, and we got a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Pacers have no timeouts left. The Thunder have, I believe they'll have 1 after this. I think. Okay. But yeah, just a reminder, I'll be live tomorrow night for Guardians and Mariners. And it's 2-1 now. Okay. Who homered? Tellez? Good old Gavin. Giving up a tank to Tellez. Okay. All right, Gavin. Okay, Gavin. All right, buddy. Okay. And of course, there was a first pitch curveball. All right. $3.99 right field, of course. Good old Gavin. Good old Gavin Williams. So here's the inbound. 107, 103 with 23 seconds left. Caruso. And we have a foul on the floor before the inbound. It's on Mathurin. $23.4 to go. 2 shots coming up. It's an away from play foul, so free throws for SGA, who just came back in the game. There's 3.4 left. Here's the inbound. Oh, and stolen by the Pacers. Goes up and a foul. Oh, that's a hard foul on J-Dub. Ugh. These guys can't even inbound. Here we go again. This crap. Pacers legit had this in there. They just can't seem to pull it off. They were looking great for a while. And then Thunder just took over. Pacers couldn't make a shot. Free throw missed. Oh, right there. Watch out. Oh, that's a hard fall there. Free throw is up and good. And now we got another whistle. God, everything's getting called now, bro. God. 19.8 left. These refs are going to wear out the whistle. Another away from play foul on Mathurin. Obviously, it's strategic at this point. It's pretty clear. Here's 2 shots again for SGA. Chance to put it away here. First free throw is good. 109, 104. Pacer fans are looking down at a possible best 2 out of 3 scenario. Got to win 2 of the next 3 to win a championship, with 2 of them in Oklahoma City, where the Thunder have damn near been unbeatable this year. In general. And another near turnover out of bounds. It'll go back to the Thunder. They almost had that one there, man. They're just trying to jump any pass they can get. Trying to play football, like literally, like jumping passes and stuff. Playing corner. Here's Caruso to inbound. Gets to SGA. And 11 seconds to go. Corner for Dort. SGA. Foul. 2 shots again. SGA is going to go a whole game without a freaking assist. That's the first time, I think, in a while. I don't know how often he's done that in his career. A whole game without an assist. Right? A whole ass game with no assists. That's tough to do for him. Of course, anytime he'd pass him the ball, they'd turn it over or they'd do something stupid with it. Okay. Free throw, good. 7 seconds to go. And here's Halliburton. Well, there's no such thing as a 7-point shot. And that is going to do it. And ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a series again. As the Thunder take game 4 by a final score of 111 to 104. And they have now tied this series up at 2, making this essentially a best 2 out of 3 series with 2 of the 3 in OKC and a chance to, well, win it at home in game 7. Or if you're OKC, you're either winning it at home in game 7 or winning it on the road in game 6. That'd be tough though. And of course the Mariners just tied the game because Gavin stinks. But oh well. No surprise there. J.P. Crawford, of course. It's always J.P. Crawford. Final, so yeah, the score 111-104. Let's get to the box score here. Now he's going to give up freaking hits left and right now. Good old Gavin. All right, 35 for SGA with no assists. That's still shocking to me. 35 points for SGA, 27 for J-Dub, 14 for Chet. So after not having a great start, he showed up in the second after that. He only had like 6 points at one point. Yeah, he showed up. He got 14. Double-double, 14 and 15. Good stuff. 6 for Lou Dort, 2 for Hartenstein, 20 for Caruso off the bench, doing what he always does. 4 for Ken Williams, 2 for Cason Wallace, and 1 for Wiggins. But who cares about that? I mean, he didn't really do much. So from the field, 37 of 78, 47%. Not the best, not bad either. 3 of 17 from 3. 17%. Yikes. They made one the entire first half, remember. Yeah. 3 for 17, 17%. And then 34 of 38 from the free throw line, 89%. That's what kept them in this game. Their free throws. Mostly from J-Dub and SGA. Surprise, surprise. 43 rebounds, 10 assists, 12 steals, 3 blocks, 13 turnovers, and 26 fouls. And then on the other end, for the Indiana Pacers in the loss, 20 points for Pascal. He always shows up in these games. Wasn't enough tonight. 18 for Halliburton, 12 for Turner, and 10 for Nembhard. Nesmith had 8, and he fouled out. Off the bench, though, 17 for Toppin, 8 apiece for McConnell and Mathurin, and then 3 for Shepard. Overall, 34 of 80 from the field, 42%, 42.5% from the field. 11 of 36 from 3, 30.6%, 31% if you round up. 25 of 33 from the line, 76%. 33 rebounds, 21 assists, 11 steals, 4 blocks, 15 turnovers, and 27 fouls. And now, it's time to do this again, guys. Yeah. Okay, good. He got out of it. Sheesh. Okay. Time to do this again. Because we're back to this. There we are. There we go. Okay. Go. Series is now tied at 2. It's a best 2 out of 3. And for anyone unfamiliar with the series layout from this point on, 3 days between games, the 16th, the 19th, and the 22nd. We really got at least 3 games left this season, bro. Three games left, and then that's it. Now, also, because we got to look it up, right? Because the NBA draft is the 25th and the 26th. The draft could be 3 days after the season's over. And keep in mind, guys, like I don't know if I've said this in a video or not yet, but I'll probably make a video. I'll be making videos whenever I hear rumors. The Cavs have until July 1st to really do whatever they really want, for the most part, with no limits. Because once July 1st comes, they get the shackles put on because of the second apron. So, if they want to make a trade with no limitations, they can do it until then. So do not be shocked if on draft night they make a move. Never forget, a couple years ago, they traded for, was it Ricky Rubio? I think it was, right on draft day. Remember that? Yeah, that was fun. What was it, like Taurean Prince too or something like that? No. They traded him, I think. Or something, but I remember like we traded him, I think. I think we got Ricky on draft night that night. That one time, yeah. I think it was him. That was an interesting night. So, yeah. And then, of course, when I hear any free agent rumors for the Cavs, I've heard a rumor about them being interested in like Malcolm Brogdon. I'd be down because, in case you haven't heard, Darius Garland's out at least the first month. He'll be out until at least the first month of the season due to having big toe surgery as a result of what happened at the end of the season. He finally had surgery. He'll be out until October, November. So we need a good point guard to hold it down. So you're going to have Ty Jerome, but you don't really want to sacrifice him on the bench. That's why I think Malcolm Brogdon would be good for this team. Low key. We have CPJ too. We could always use him. But I mean, I would not be mad at all with a Malcolm Brogdon on the vet minimum. And I remember too, earlier in the season, I watched this little segment on ESPN Cleveland called 5 Good Minutes with Brian Windhorst. And I think it was that, or it was some segment on the radio from ESPN Cleveland. They said, like, agents were saying their players were like, yo, I want to go play for the Cavs next year or something, you know? Like, the Cavs could be a destination next year. If they so chose to, you know, because they have space right now. They got to be careful. I think they're going to make at least 1 or 2 trades. I know some Cavs fans have a theory that history is going to repeat itself and they're going to weasel their way into the KD trade somewhere. They're not going to trade for KD, but they're going to be in that trade. If I know Koby Altman, he's going to weasel his way into that trade and he's going to get something out of it. Could you just imagine if, like, he weaseled his way into that trade and, like, he got, like, let's say the Rockets are involved, right? And we got freaking Jabari Smith Jr. Yeah, I'm not even going to start with that. But yeah, we'll see what rumors start coming out. Because it's right around this time when rumors start swirling. After all, on the 17th, we're 2 weeks away from the start of free agency. Yep. Next Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, 2 weeks away. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, the season could literally end on the 25th, on the 22nd, and then agency next week. That's probably the one good thing about the NBA season is the season literally ends and the draft is like 3 days or so later. And then free agency is right there too. Free agency literally starts less than a week after the draft. So any team that's above that could be above the apron, second apron, they're probably going to be trying to make moves before July 1st to get under and get in a good spot for, for July 1st. So they're comfortable and they can actively, they can, just act accordingly, But that's enough stalling around. I'm going to head on out of here and watch the rest of this Guardian game. So, once again, final score from this evening, 111. Oh, did I exit out of the freaking thing? I did, didn't I? I did. It's like Tweety Bird. I did. Guardians going feeble. Oh, double play. Good job, Kyle. Feeble. Guardians going feeble. Be so Guardians if they get walked off. First road game and a 9-game road trip. All games are pretty much going to be late at night because they're out west. It's going to be horrible. Ay. But again, final score from this evening. Thunder win, and they tie the series back up at 2. 111-104. And we'll see you on Monday for what will be a banger Game 5. As soon as I get the scoreboard up. Hang on. Scoreboard's not showing up for me. There we go. Okay. There it is. Okay, we got it. But yeah, guys, I will see you all on Monday for that. If I don't see you tomorrow night for Guardians and Mariners. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. And, yeah, what a game. It's a fun game. I really enjoyed it. It was entertaining. It was right down to the wire. Pacers just kind of went dry at the worst time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Guardians Mariners. And then Monday night, game 5. Who takes the 3-2 lead? Heading back to Indiana for the final time, guaranteed. So, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for some late night baseball. Crazy Dog After Dark. Yeah. I'm out. Bye bye. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Give it to me. Hey, yo. Yo. Who denied? Yes. By the way, it's so good to see that my freaking thing actually behaved today. That's good to see. What's up, Eric? Hope you had a good day, and hopefully the Guardians don't piss us the heck off tonight. Okay. Waiting for this YouTube studio to pop up so we can wrap this up accordingly. And, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Giants Dodgers is on. Let me turn that on. All right, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Bye bye. Yeah. Ace is the place for the helpful hardware stuff. Bye bye. Yeah.